Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Adventuring Spiders. This is called the Terrace of the Leper King, and it was used as a crematorium, preparing the bodies of the royals. So the king that built Angkor Wat was, I'll probably butcher this, but Suryavarman II, and he ruled until 1150. And following him was Jayavarman VII, and he's the one that built all of the subsequent temples, and he's responsible for building over 300 buildings, not just temples, but buildings across Cambodia. And this complex at Angkor Thom is one of them. So the interior here of the walls is covered in these friezes, and at one time they went all the way up to the top, but now some of them are falling down. So you can see that parts of the walls don't have any anymore. This is the top of the terrace. We walked around below and around, which is where all the friezes are, down below here in these areas. And then when you get out, you come up a set of stairs that leads up to the top of this terrace. And the statue here is the Leper King. So this is the statue here that's referred to as the Leper King. It was called that because he's missing his finger and toes there. It's not actually a Leper King. We were told that this is actually Yamaracha. And Yamaracha is the god of the dead, which makes sense considering that this terrace was used for cremation. So you can see here why this is called the Terrace of the Elephant. This is a sacred elephant, three-headed elephants. There's two of them. There's a bit of a close-up. The three-headed elephant. Looking out from here in the other direction, you can see a number of towers in the distance. And those towers were used to do shows. In fact, the circus performers would put lines between those towers and a tightrope walk between them for the entertainment of the king. And out in this courtyard out front, he also had other performances, like boxing and dancing, etc. To see how big this terrace is, there's a shot of one end here, and then we go all the way over to the other end, which is where we just were. You can maybe see the yellow umbrella in the distance there, which is actually the Terrace of the Leper King. Well, we just got visited here by some of the monks of the temple. You can be a monk at any age. You see how young some of these boys are here that are monks. Here's one of the macaques that lives around the temple. So this is the very end here of the Terrace of the Elephants, again with the three-headed elephant god. Alright, we're now at the main temple complex here at Angkor Thom, and this is at the very center of this complex, which is massive. Grounds here are huge. They said 9 square kilometers. And what's unique about this temple is the Buddhist faces on the over 50 towers that were built. And there's faces on each cardinal direction of each tower. Alright, so we are going to go inside this temple. The thing that's interesting is that there is a lot of monkeys on this one. Probably won't show up in the GoPro, but they're all along the top of the walls. Resting. There were some out front here before as well. So very interesting. On the outer edge of the temple here, we're just going to go inside. Similar to Angkor Wat, a lot of the columns have carvings of the Apsara dancers, and these ones are a little bit of a different style. The ones at Angkor Wat were standing straight. They didn't depict much movement. These ones are almost like they're in dance and dancing on lotus flowers. You can see the faces here on the towers in the inner courtyard. Again, this is another temple that's been cleared of vegetation, but not necessarily all restored. This frieze straight ahead of me is another story about the king's daily life, but in the middle here we've got another carving of Sivalinga, sacred stone with 3 stripes. And again, if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, it goes all across. This one, a great shot of an elephant, a war elephant, right here in the middle. More of them. Just absolutely amazing. The more monkeys. There's a lot of them in this temple. Checking out the monkeys sitting on this temple, but also check out these stairs right here. Look at the angle on these stairs. Unbelievable. Some more monkeys. They're pretty much everywhere around here. Alright, one last look here at Angkor Thom. More faces. And a big courtyard getting into the inner temple. Some ponds out on the outside of the temple here. More monkeys. Naga again. And just beside me here, here's another one of these amazing friezes that just absolutely unreal amount of carving on these friezes. One last frieze here. This is a battle frieze. All these people in dragon boats. And there's the king himself, Jayavarman the 7th. And this depicts a battle that he was in. His son actually died in this battle, but they were victorious. Again, Jayavarman means victory king. That's going to do it from here at Angkor Thom. What an amazing day. So many temples, so much history. Such a fantastic outing. So I'm going to leave it here. If you like the video, smash that like button and subscribe. Until next time, good adventuring.